Currently trending on Twitter is hashtag bye bye Spotify, hashtag delete Spotify, hashtag cancel Spotify, all this stuff about Spotify. Throughout the years, Spotify has developed a pretty bad reputation within the music community because they don't pay out artists correctly or fairly, and they also mocked the music community when we asked them to pay us out more. Spotify isn't really the most loved company ever, and it seems like the final straw is happening right now. Whether if that's actually going to be the final straw or not, I don't know. I don't think Spotify is going to change anytime soon. The reason why everyone seems to be canceling their Spotify subscriptions is the fact that Neil Young, of all people, decided to step up against Spotify. Neil Young, if you don't know, is a musician who was really popular back when my dad was like my age, I think. He's like boomer music, basically. Neil Young wrote this letter to Spotify a couple days ago saying, hey, take Joe Rogan off the Spotify platform. I don't watch Joe Rogan, but I have seen a few clips of him, and it definitely seems like Joe Rogan is spreading some misinformation about the COVID-19 vaccine. Joe Rogan is spreading all this information to a pretty young audience who probably doesn't know what to think about this whole thing and probably only get their news from Joe Rogan. So Neil Young was like, hey, you guys gotta address this situation. Joe Rogan should not be spreading all this misinformation. He's probably accounting for tons of deaths. If not deaths, then definitely the spread of the COVID-19. Also, doctors wrote a letter to Spotify before Neil Young did saying, hey, Joe Rogan's stupid, address the situation, Spotify. So Neil Young was all like, hey, it's either Neil Young or Joe Rogan. And then Spotify's like, well, obviously we're going to take Joe Rogan because Joe Rogan makes us more money and we spent like $100 million to get him on the platform. And you're also old, so we don't really want you anymore. Neil Young, with his record label, which is actually kind of shocking, decided to take his entire musical catalog off of Spotify. Word got out about this because Neil Young was posting it all over his website, and now a lot of people are saying, hey, let's cancel our Spotify subscriptions, which makes sense. I mean, honestly, probably a dumb thing for Spotify to just allow Joe Rogan to just keep talking out of his ass. And I'm hoping that in the future we'll see more artists stand up against this issue and other fucking issues that Spotify has. Jesus Christ, dude. So I guess my weekend plans is going to consist of me moving all my music over to Apple. I suggest that you guys do it too. It's like basically the same amount of money, right? So it's like not that big of a deal. Yeah, anyway, delete Spotify. That's it.